Hello, I'm SurrealBeliefs, and welcome back to another episode from my Roman campaign. We're continuing our war against Syracuse, and as we fight this battle, I'll talk a little bit about the history and how it played a role in the First and Second Punic War. So here we go. Now let's get our men together and, kill some Greeks here. These poor fellas really do not know how bad they have it. Or maybe they do, and they're just really dreading this fight here. It's a pretty large town. Now which way do I want to approach it from? I could split up my army. Yeah, I might do that instead. We might as well. I really enjoyed their formation though, it's very pretty. Okay, let's see. First off, I shall have 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Alright, that'll be force number 2, and I shall bring with them the equites. There we are. We shall approach from this side over here, and let's choose a formation for them. Will that work? Yeah, that will work for me. Let's see, it's a bit too wide, but I guess we'll keep it like that. Very good. So from that point on, my main force will come from this side. Let's form them up to. Just like this. Alright, let's see, they'll be around here most likely because the victory point is right there, so that's what I need to go towards, at least in a little while. Okay, let's begin the battle. We can listen to our general speech in just a moment. Alright buddy, inspire us, come on. I want to hear it.
I for one am glad to be off those accursed boats. Had I been made for the sea, I would have gills. Instead, I have a rather sharp sword. I mean to use it. To arms!
I actually like that one quite a bit. That was kind of funny. Alright, we're about ready to go, right? Yeah? Okay. Let's see, the battle needs to commence in just a moment. I shall let this army move up a little bit. Oh, I see them over there. They have quite the grouping too. Well, look at you fellows. Instead of trying to go through the city, I think I'll move over here. Yeah, like that. Let's slowly move there. We don't need to rush. I mean, come on. They have to wait for us, right? Okay, let's see. We have a mob here. What else do we have? Hoplites. Oh, you guys are screwed. Really screwed. Well, yeah, we shall crush them together. I see a little force down here as well, but I think they were, what, landing on boats? Or, no, they were always here. Slingers, huh? I could let my general go kill them. That is a possibility, too. He's right over here. I'll probably wait off on that for now. Here's some more men down there. So I guess they were trying to cover... Oh, no. These were the ones who came off the boats. Javelin men. I'll handle you later, then. Alright, so let's just wait here. So, basically, this is where the First Punic War, I guess you could say, began, because this is where the Punic forces would land, and then they would go ahead and march across Sicily to Messina. That's where they would have a very major battle, and that's where it would all kind of start from that point on. And later, this whole location would be captured by the Romans in 241 BC, and a very famous Roman that many of you may have heard of was a Quaestor here. I'm not sure if I said that correctly, so please forgive me, but he was a Quaestor here from 76 to 75 BC, and he really helped out the city quite a bit by building a lot of infrastructure here. Alright, let's go look over here. So we're just kind of taking our time for the moment. I guess we can go into a cinematic mode for a little while, right? Yeah, okay. So that's what we should do. Oh, we're here? That was fast. I didn't know it was going to be that brief. Well, I don't want to be right there. I could advance. Let's see, we have slingers on that side, so I need to watch out for them. I could have said, let's see, you'll be over here, you could advance, and I'll be over here. I'll have to be very careful when I set up my men. Let's see, Principes, I'll have Triarii, Ostati. Yeah, so I'll probably have a few men move over here to take them out. Legatus, I think I'll have you charge in the fight. Someone asked me, why do I put my generals in such danger? Well, if they're going to command their men to die, then I'm going to say that they should be willing to at least take a risk that is equal to what he would ask of his own men. I mean, I'm really putting these men into a dangerous way. Alright, let's see. So during the First Punic War, I guess if we go back a few years, the Romans besieged this location in 250 BC, and they built your siege towers, they tried to mine under the city, they did a lot of crazy stuff there. And so, in the city, which, I mean, I guess this is more of a town that you can see right now, but Carthage had 10,000 mercenaries, and a few of them wanted to desert to Rome. And so these fellows went to the Roman camp, and they were like, hey, can we join? Now what happened is that they weren't allowed back to the city. So at that point, all of the other mercenaries who were still there were like, oh, maybe we shouldn't, try to betray our leader. He's kind of crazy, and he will kill us off. Wait, what? Alright. Oh, right, my horse is kind of mixed up our formations a bit. Alright, so our other force is almost here. Just kind of taking our time and letting them get there. Yeah, so that's what happened there. and the fleet of Carthage would be able to bypass the blockade by the Romans and bring them fresh troops and food and just supplies in general. So they were able to just kind of hold out strong, and then after a year or so there was a huge storm and it knocked away a lot of the siege works that Rome made. And then from that point out, the Punic mercenaries would charge out and they would burn down even more siege engines of the Romans. And so one of the consuls got tired of all of this and he was like, hey, let's go for it. So there was a naval battle that would happen too, and it was about in 249 BC, and each side had about 120 ships there, and Rome lost it, man. I mean, they really lost it. They lost 93 ships there, and so that consul had to go back to the Senate and be like, hey guys, I messed up. I messed up more than any man should have messed up, and he was forced to pay a fine because of what he did, which is pretty embarrassing. Hey guys, sorry I lost this to battle. Let me just pay this fine and make it better. Yeah, it's totally great. Alright, let's move my troops over here for now. We don't need to run. Velites, I want you to move over here if possible. I doubt we'll be able to get that close, but it would be nice. Let's see, General, I'll move you here. And then from that point on, I have some men who are still back here. Let's see. I'll move them about there. They don't need to join in straight off. And then from that point on, this force shall go ahead and begin to advance. Quickly, though. Like there. And we shall let them run forward. Begin to attack these hoplites. They did not have slingers, so I should be able to really take them out. I know I'm taking my time, but I wanted to chat for a bit, and I enjoy prolonging these fights too. It's just, I like it, alright? So let's begin right now. We'll see what we can do. And then in the Second Punic War, well, Carthage was going to come here with about over 30 ships, and they wanted to raid this location. But then you had good old King Hiado, and he warned Rome that this would happen. So Rome had less ships, but they were able to overcome them and really do a lot of damage, and they won that little skirmish. And so that wasn't really much of a great fight, but hey, they did fight. Alright, Roma Invicta, baby. Baby. Alright, let's see, let's get our javelins out there, begin to fight them. Very nice, killing a few of their mobs. You fellas need to move up big time, so let's go ahead and do that right now. We'll just run up at this time, right here, behind them. Here's my general. Alright, let's see, Velites, you need to keep firing if you can. Let's go after their light hoplites. Here's their leader, so we can certainly take him out too. Come on, throw your pila. Ooh, it's a point-blank shot. Or you could fire over their heads and hit a few friends back here. He's like, I don't even care. I'm gonna walk over here. You can't bother me. If I'm gonna die, it's gonna be me who's gonna kill myself. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Anyway, let's see. Principes, I need you to get into position, and so you shall. Here's my legatus over here. I might need to send in some more men to go fight these fools. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and let my men begin to fire at the militia hoplites behind them. And then from that point on, Principes, you shall move over there. I have my men in the middle, Principes as well. I'll have them charge over here at these militia hoplites. And then from that point on, I have my other force kind of charge again from where they're at. Kind of neat. My force over here. Get over here, come on. Not that I really need them though. I thought that I might, but I really don't. So here we are. I study and all that mess. They're still fighting. We have some more, what, javelins, right? Yeah. Or is it, no, those are javelins. Okay, I was wondering if it was going to be the pila. Alright, let's see. Let's keep taking them out now. We'll take out their friends, right? Oh, hi there. He's like, yeah, that's right. I'm all alone. I don't need any help. I'm a man. A Roman man. Alright, that's enough impersonations here. Let's just continue to fight for the time being. Alright, Principes, let's move you in. Go after the mob, please. The mab. Alright, let's see. We're fighting over here now. They have some more hoplites who are trying to defend this location. They're not having much fortune with that. Alright, let's see. Stadi can go fight, but my Velites are having a pretty fun time for the moment. Here, I'll have them do a quick reload. I still need to set up those hotkeys at some point. It's actually a pretty long fight considering, though. I didn't expect that. Alright, let's see. Legatus, get over here. Oh, sorry. Legatus, not Legatus. Let's go after their friends in just a little while. I don't really need a lot of help from my Velites back here. Let's see. No more firing for you. Let's go back over here. We lost a few men against their hoplites, surprisingly. See, how's my men doing over here? Looks like our men are doing just fine. They're taking out their light hoplites who would be dead very soon. Let's put it in slow motion. Alright, they're charging now.
Our general is under attack.
Someone's attacking my general, though. Ah, it should be their slingers indeed, yes. Alright, let's go after them. My equites are not here. Principes, I'm going to have you advance then. You two shall go help out. Alright, so from that point on, we've broken most of them. I'm going to send in a group. I could. They're still steady, so I probably need to go help out. We kind of blobbed here a little bit. We killed most of them. That's not a concern then. I just want to watch some of these fools die. They're like, oh no, we are shaken. Yeah, but you're about to be shafted too. Don't forget about that. The shafts. The shafts of Rome. They're here to pierce you, baby. Yeah. I bet you like that, huh? No, I don't think they ain't like that at all. Alright, let's see. General, let's move you forward. He's going after these slingers because the legatus is quite powerful. He's ready to kill these fools. Yeah, let's do it. Slow motion. Boom, and now we watch people die. Bam, bam, people flying. Or sliding, for that matter. Okay, let's see. We'll push in a little bit. Keep on fighting them if possible. And we'll give my Principes time to move in. We'll send in one group here, the other one towards the other one. And then Legatus, let's move you back. Come on. I said back, not forward. Alright, let's see. We've won here now. We're now flanking them. Ooh, apparently we threw a lot of Pila and killed a few fools. They should break at this point, yeah. What a fight this was. Okay, let me go ahead and... Filetes, have fun. Wait, that's my Hastati. That's not my Principes. Hastati, have fun, why not? Alright, let's go look at the rest of the fight here. Let's go after these guys. Let's see. Valites. Send you out in time. I'll send these Principes to go after those javelin men over there. They have a leader too. Alright, Legatus, how are you doing? Whoa! What a little fight over here. These slingers are holding strong. Good for them. Let's just kind of push forward a little bit. Let's crack the whip. Boom. Alright, let's take out a few of them then. Ouch. Alright, so from that point on, let's go check out those javelin men. They're on the way right now, so I really need... Oh crap, they're right behind us. Alright, let's go after them then. Right over here. Is that another group? No, that's just that little group there. Okay, so we're going after their javelin men. Pila away. That's a lot more javelins than I thought would occur here. Alright, so now they're all done for. That's very good. Let's see, we need to continue fighting. They're still firing at us, unfortunately, but now we're all moving forward. There's two groups, and we're going after the rest of their javelin men who are still here. Throwing a lot of Pila. So they don't have a chance, really. Okay. Are they broken? No, they're not broken yet, but they will be in just a moment here. Alright, so we still have some more men down here to fight. Some more slingers. Oh, I see you now. Going after my poor Principes. I'm going to send in my Equites to go after them if possible. I've been taking my time with this fight here, so I haven't been micromanaging to the best of my capabilities here. Alright, let's see. Who will meet them first? Who knows? Will it be my Hastati or who? Oh, my Valites are here. Fire away. Very good. Ooh. That was a nice little volley. Alright, let's pull them back now. Principes are all here. Let's see, we're chasing after these javelin men on this side. Yeah, they're about to all be dead too. I love watching them die. Alright, let's see, Pila has been thrown. We're now fighting them in a melee scrap. Here comes my cavalry, about to finish them all off. They should be yeah, they're shattered now. So we won. Let's go over here now. Check out this fight. Oh yeah, finished off. So we have won the siege, or this fight, this battle. Wow, completely gone. Very good. Okay, that should be it. Yeah, decisive victory. So we lost 89. They killed 77, which means that we lost a little bit due to friendly fire. But outside of that, we did just fine. It's one group of Hastati killed over 300 men. It's one group of Principes killed over 200 men. But overall, we killed over 1,600. Let's see, they only had 8 men lost from friendly fire. And great. We've taken that city now. I'm going to go ahead and occupy it for the time being. Very good. It's increase in rank. And even tradition. That's been quite some time since we had that happen. Alright. General, you are 67. You're also very old. Let's see. Frugalitas. This Roman is properly frugal in all things but never mean. That would really give me a lot more money, and he's very old, so I think I'll just go for that for the time being. Yep. And then my army, my legion. What shall I give them then? Missile units over there? No. Stalwart defenders? No. This is one of my main legions, so I'm going to go ahead and give them inexorable conquerors. Like that. When men have no care for the conquered, no one is safe. There. Your emblem, I don't like it. Let's see, we'll give you the standard, baby. Take that. Alright. So we now have a new city. I need to go after the very last one. I don't believe I can, though, because they're under a blockade, unfortunately. Well, then again, they do have Carthage, so I'm not too worried about taking it at the moment. Yeah, it's very true. There's Carolus, who's very they're just not very well defended. We'll leave it at that. Alright, he's built through up here. Genoa. So we're still not fighting Carthage yet. Not that we need to. We're making a little bit of money. Let me go ahead and look at... Where is it? Trade and finances. I'll go over to trade. Making over 500 coin. Not too bad. A little bit from tariffs. And then, let's see, exporting a lot of olive oil and wine. They all like that. We're importing a little bit of wine, apparently. And marble. Okay. So it's in its turn now. Making a little bit more money, as I said. And we're doing very well. I mean, I've been expanding, not completely accurately, but a lot more accurately than before. And it really has functioned very well for us. We've been able to support our forces. We haven't been having to wait a long time to actually fight some fights. And we'll probably take over Africa before we really go after Iberia, because our Punic wars cannot be 3. It'll just be one big war, or at least one brief war. I don't know how well they'll be doing. So I'll be going after Iberia at some point, just not yet. And then I'll probably send a legion or 2 to begin to fight in, let's see, the Cisalpine Gaul, which is up north in northern Italy, to finish off that tribe of Liguria, if they're still around. Alright, siegecraft, very good. Oh no, Brutus, he's dead. Yay. Now let's see, my new fellow here, 34%, you still have a lot more power. Not a bad thing though right now. Marriage over here, 16%. 68. My faction leader, 72. Not bad, right? Okay. Let's go look at our events for the time being. Quartermaster's report. Household expands. Parthia. Oh, Parthia's gone. Poor Parthia. Let's see, Master Trader. Ooh, that's a good bit of money. I'll send it to the pool for now. Probably should have taken it up though. Alright, so I need to invest in my lands a little bit. I mean, we will go after Carthage very soon. Wait, who's trying to take it? Ah, they're under a blockade, so we still can't shoot. But they seem to have quite the little army there. Yeah, they have quite a few men still. Maybe I'll declare a peace treaty and see what they can do against Carthage for the time being. I mean, I can't go after them just yet, so I'll probably just have to wait. Engineering, -1 enemy siege holdout time. That's an option, sure. I think I will go after this over here. Weapon proficiency, which will increase the missile damage for all of my land units, excluding siege units. So we'll grab that. Okay, so it's not time for us to do any reforms just yet. It's really not. I want to upgrade my land a lot more, first off. Alright, so I want a Temple of Jupiter. Or actually, what about Neptune? I think we'll do that. I'll put a lot of naval buildings down here, most likely. That might be my choice for that. So we'll build a Temple of Neptune. Alright, I don't have as much money now. So I'll just kind of, you know, end this turn in just a moment. One moment, please. Alright, let's get a move on now and end this turn. Boom. Oh, hello. Someone needs a skill here. Let me go ahead and look at my forces then. Ah, you, my veteran. Right. Look at you, just doing so well, training up my army. How old are you at this point? You are 23, so it's been 3 years since we last messed with you. A paragon, a partisan, warfare. Let's see, I'm going to work on your... What is that, Zil, right? Yeah, Zil. Then over here we have cunning. Our line of sight is not doing too hot, so might put some into cunning as well. Partisan, boom. Still not there yet. Okay, fine. Okay, now we can end this turn. We shall begin to work on improving our economy, our lands, and hopefully Carthage will make a comeback. I really want them to take over this land, and I might even give them a few years. We could even wait until, I guess, the time of the Second Punic War to fight them. I'll probably go after the north, though, and take out those barbarians and Cisalpine Gaul and turn that into a Roman province and whatever. And then at some point I'll probably go after Greece, but not yet. Man, that'll be quite interesting to fight them. I might go there first instead of Iberia. I would like to conquer the Greeks, but I want them to build up. I don't know if they're building up or not, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, who died? Okay, he finally died. I think he was 73 or 74. Very old. Alright, so you are now leading my faction. Good for you, buddy. Let's go look over here now. Population surplus. Corsica and Sardinia. Revonius. And we have a statesman. Alright, Genoa. You're no longer unhappy, thankfully. Let's go focus on Rome for now. We shall spend a lot of money here for the time being. Temple of Mars. Or over here instead, I shall build a trading port. Lose some food, but gain a lot of money. That is quite a bit. So we shall build that. And Ariminum. Let's see, they're happier here. Syracuse. I guess I can't take out you guys anyway, so I might just have a peace treaty then. Alright, let's chat with them. I mean...
We are not known as...
Oh! I guess they're strong enough to where they don't want that. Alright, Carthage, you still have land. Oh, they have a good bit of land, but how much? They have one piece here, maybe two over here. And New Carthage is doing alright. I don't know how much they have. I really want to find it out, though. I wish I could buy some... Can I buy map info? Wait, let's see. No? Oh, it's so bothersome. I would love that, though. That would be amazing if I could find that out. Let's see, they're not allied to Libya. No, they're not. Garamantia. If I went after Ah, Libya might be gone then. I can go after Garamantia. I might do that and take over these parts. Why? Well, Libya's over here, but they might be gone anyway. But what I might do instead is go after these fellas here then. And that way I can get some war elephants. Ah, yes, indeed. That might replace my Equites just for fun. Alright. Or I could incorporate them into Legion 3 and 4, but I can't even afford a full second. I can, but right now I'm trying to save some money. I could even disband some men. I mean, yeah, they have experience, but saving the money right now would be a little bit better so that I could invest in my lands quickly. And I see an agent from Syracuse there. Don't bother me, man. Come on. Don't make this into something that it shouldn't be. Alright, let's keep building up for now. Oh, we've done so well. I'm very proud of our campaign so far. I mean, we are Rome, so clearly we're going to have a much easier time. But I'm still enjoying it. And I'm sure it'll be much more difficult later. And like I said, I'll keep playing with this type of army until I suffer a major defeat at some point. They either wounded him or killed him. Alright, so that's Legion 2. No one from the House of Cornelia is able to fight here. Let's see, +1 authority. Ah, very good. Let's see. I don't want this. I forgot that they had these effects here. He has a war cry. He would be very good for war, yeah. Let's see, we have this fellow too. Or this fellow over here. Yeah, I'll go for him. He has a lot of good stuff going on. Now, is he dead? I have no... Let's see, political intrigue. Someone tried to kill him, but he was wounded. Okay. He's very old, so I mean, he doesn't really need to do too much anyway. Let's go look over here. How old is he? 70 now, yeah, so he's a little bit younger than our faction leader was when he died. Here's Roma, so I'm going to go ahead and work on, let's see, another harbor would be nice, but like I said, I wanted a shipwright. That'll take time to build up, though. Let's see, a Roman Colonia. I might wait for that. That'd be a lot of money that I could gain from Roma, and I would like that, so we shall wait then. We shall wait. Here's my forces, so I have... Wait, did I fill up my legion? Oh, I thought I did. Yeah, okay, so I have 2 full legions. Ha! Forgot all about that. Shame on me. Let's see, I guess they're doing fine, Liguria. Whoa. Oh, I thought they had a piece of land up here, but no, the Norks are still alive. They were very friendly to Rome, and they were known for their hospitality and such. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's probably the Helvetii over there. But Garamantia is what we shall go after then, so I'm going to go ahead and bring this force down here now. And they shall move down here very soon. Syracuse, I wish you would leave us alone, though. Of course, if I allied with one of these factions, then I would be able to take this location, but they don't want to ally me, which is fine, too. Alright, it's cool. So I'll just have to leave them alone for now, and hopefully not lose any of my cities to them. I doubt we will, just because they're too busy with a war. But we'll just see in time, then. I really have no clue how to say this location's name. Lilybomb. I mean, that's what I want to say, Lilybomb, but I have no clue. I was trying to find out how, but I just couldn't. There was no real pronunciation source for that. I mean, it's a ancient name. Alright. So let's move on now. I hope that all of you have been enjoying these lessons. It's been a lesson for me, too. And I've kind of been back and forth, but I guess as I gain more experience, I'll be able to structure these a lot better, a lot more efficiently. Oh, my spy's still alive. Neat. Okay, so once these people are happy, I want to go ahead and begin to fight Garamanti. Oh, whoa! What the hell, man? These guys are just expanding so much. They're crazy. I don't like that. I want to take Carthage, but I know I won't be able to right now. Alright, so I'll have to go take that location from them then. So we shall begin to land in Africa. It won't be the war that I wanted, but alright. If I leave this location, I'm pretty sure they'll hate... Nah, that's not too bad, to be honest. Let's see, Syracuse is what I really want. That's my... Oh, I can gather intelligence, I had no clue. Or maybe I did and I forgot. Probably so. Alright, So from that point on, I need to convert this over here. That will give me a much larger garrison. I would like that. I wanted to go ahead... Oh, it's not very expensive either. It's just a Roman village. Okay, that's what we shall do. Let me look up here. Now I want to build that in Roma. And so from that point on, Legion 1 will move down here too. Let's see. My agent has leveled up, right? So I'm going to go ahead and make her a level 3 actor. She's 60 now. Ooh, baby. Do they have a plague there? They might. No. They're just building things, right? Okay. So let's do a forced march. I want to move down here. Where are you? Oh, dear. Oh, no. Shoot. I forgot the pathfinding can be a bit finicky at times. You have to watch out for that. Aged retainer. Send him to pool. Executioner. That's kind of neat, but I don't really need it. Alright, let's see if anyone will trade with us before we move on. Carthage actually likes me, surprisingly. Didn't expect that. Now, if we could actually get an alliance. Alright, we're trading now. Weird. But I want them to grow for a time. It looks like if they could take over all of Iberia, we could still have that great war then, and that would be fantastic. Military alliance. Shoot. Okay, what about defensive alliance? Oh, come on, man. Maybe in time. At least we're trading with them. So I will let them build up, and we're still not to the date of the first or the second Punic War, or even the third one. So I'm really not too concerned about winning against them right now, because we still have a lot of time to go, and I can take out these other tribes in Africa for right now, which is a bit different, but hey, we have to adapt to the situation. I mean, it's not going to be all historically aligned, though if it was my preference, I would certainly have Carthage have a lot of armies at this time and take over most of Africa. That way when I fight them, I'll have a very tough time. I have enough money for a third legion, but I'll have to think about how I'm going to build that, and so I shall. We'll probably begin to build it. Oh, I'm not even certain yet. I might give them the elephants though. Non-aggression backed, huh? Sure thing, yeah. I can't believe we have that going on right now, but Carthage and Rome were actually on really good terms for a long time, up until Carthage kind of interjected in the affairs with those Greek states there. Alright, let's see. Let's go look at our technology. I still have a lot of money. I'm going to go ahead and go for ship pumps then. I could get plus 3% movement range, but instead I'll probably go over here. After philosophers, that will increase my cultural conversion, which is what I really want. Alright, they have a few armies moving about. If they fight me, they'll be able to take these locations, so they could easily do that, potentially. I'll move you maybe... I'll move you back for the time being, though. I do not want them to take that place. That would bother me too much. Alright, let's see. I want to take over... Oh, hello, they retook Carthage. Very good. So they didn't even really need my help. Yeah, so Carthage is still kicking. I'm going to go after this other tribe, though, after I take this location from them. Alright, so we're going to go down here and take Thapsus at some point. Just go right over here. And then hopefully we'll be able to learn a little bit about Northern Africa at this point. Garamantia. Ooh, they have a big army, too. I wonder what type of men they have to fight. That's going to be really bloody. Alright, here's Roma again. I'm looking to upgrade more here still. Temple of Mars, I'll build that. And then from that point on, I can build a harbor. I keep wanting that shipwright, but really I don't need a navy right now, so it's not really a huge requirement. I could build a fishing port. That's a lot of food. I'm going to build a harbor, maybe. Or I can actually build up over here instead. Let's see, that would be what? Fishmongers. They would be a lot less happy, but they're very happy at this point, so it's really not too bad. Alright, I need a temple of Neptune. There's a temple of Jupiter. I'll convert it to Neptune then. Because I am going to build a lot of buildings here to make me money, so that would make sense for me. Alright, let's end that turn too. So I'm really learning how to couple up my buildings now and how to really make them a lot more effective. Oh! They're no longer fighting, so now I can send in my legion to go after Syracuse, unless someone tries to blockade them again, but hopefully that won't be the case, and hopefully they made a peace treaty so I can finish them off once and for all. Which would make me happy, and I should have quite the defensive force over here at Lilybom. So we've been doing well. I'm glad I waited that out. And then we can go after Garamantia and leave Carthage alone. We'll fight Carthage at some point, probably when I have a third legion. I probably want a fourth one too. Blackmail, huh? Counter the rumors. There we go. Okay, let's see. So right now, I'll move you fellas over here. We need to finish them off. They do not want a peace treaty, so we'll take them out. They'll have a little bit of a force. And then from that point on, I want to move down here. Oh, hello. Look at you. You have another skill, huh? Military training plus 60 unit experience. Wow. That's quite a bit. Alright, let's go ahead and change up their stance. I could do a naval invasion if I wanted to. That would be neat, right? As I think it would be. It would be a bit messy too, but that's certainly an option that we could take if we do that. Oh, no, they're actually going to land. Neat. Okay. So we could fight them here. I probably will. No, it's not really much of a force, but I guess we will. Let's encircle it for right now. I mean, I do like to slaughter my foes, so that wouldn't be a bad chance to do that. Alright, let's go look at my money real quick. Regardless, we'll spend it in a little while, but for now, I'm going to end the episode right here, and I shall see all of you later. So as always, until then,